European Land Alliance. Christian, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Erwin, and good afternoon from my side. First of all, I would like to take the opportunity to say thank you to Professor Walter Wenzler. I didn't have the opportunity until now to say hello, Walter. Thank you to you and your team for having us here every year, and we are really glad about this opportunity. Furthermore, I would like to thank Professor Fehrmann. He's not with us at this moment, representing the European Soil Mission, and Theresa Stummer and Heike as well. Thank you for representing the Lower Austrian Department of International and European Affairs. Thank you. And I would like to take the opportunity to say thank you to Erwin, to you and our colleagues to make it possible every year, Erich as well, and all the others, to make it possible to have this conference of AG Donauländer every year here in Tulln, including the excursion. Let's see what will happen with the weather. And of course, a warm welcome to all of you, to regular participants, new participants, project partners, and so on. You have seen many PowerPoint presentations meanwhile, so I will keep it short and simple. Just a few words on the European Land and Soil Alliance. It will not be really surprising for you that at this time and during these weeks and months, nearly every organization tries to hold its annual conferences, and that's the reason why I have to travel to Bolzano. It's a pleasure for me, of course, but we will have our annual conference on Thursday and Friday, and there are many other opportunities to meet each other. Again, we are really glad about this, and not only online and video conferences. Just a few words on the European Land and Soil Alliance. It's an association of cities, municipalities, and regions, districts, and the members are committed to a sustainable use of soil, a stronger soil awareness raising, and we are focusing especially on networks, on cooperation and exchange of experience. So we are not really we are participating in projects, but we are usually not the lead partner. We try to act as an observer, as a stakeholder, and to disseminate the results of the projects and share it with our members. Our full members, as already mentioned, are cities, municipalities, and regions, and we also have associated members, administrative units, regions, schools, universities, also private people and companies, schools as well. And right now we have more than 250 members in 9 European countries, and these members are representing more than 8 million people in total engaged in soil protection activities. I would like to draw your attention to the so-called national coordination or contact points of ELSA. ELSA is an association according to German law based in Osnabrück. There we have our managing director Uta Mehlmann, and we are lucky that we have some contact points in different countries. In Italy, the province of Bolzano, South Tyrol, is representing the Soil Alliance in South Tyrol and Italy. In Austria, we are supported by Climate Alliance, and especially in Upper Austria and in Lower Austria, it's our duty of the Authority of Land Reform in Lower Austria, and in Upper Austria we are supported by the Climate Alliance Upper Austria Association. And in Czech Republic, not to forget, our colleague also in the board of ELSA, the municipality of Nova Lota, represented by Antonin Okenka. Just a short idea, to present you a short idea of our new homepage, of our website. It's meanwhile possible to have all this content in German, English, Italian, Czech, and Slovakian. And I would like to inform you, as already mentioned, that we will have our annual conference on Thursday and Friday this week in Bolzano. Just some information on the communication tools. We have the website was already presented. We publish a newsletter 4 times a year. We have the annual conferences, and we try to cooperate in different projects, as already said, as an observer, or stakeholder, and project partner. And last but not least, since 2 years, due to the COVID pandemic situation, we tried to offer our information as well as in online webinars in cooperation with the Climate Alliance Europe. And it was possible to have between 100 and 200 participants in this online webinar, so that offers us the opportunity to enlarge our membership base and our participants. To conclude, I would like to inform you that we are try to cooperate with on the European level with European networks. Special focus was the year 2015, when the FAO launched the International Year of Soils. It was also in this year that the European Soil Partnership has been established, and the Alpine Soil Partnership, and one result of an Alpine Space project called Links for Soils was the Alpine Soils Platform. To continue with the Alpine region, just to distinguish between the so-called USALP strategy, the European strategy for the Alpine region, and the Alpine Convention, 2 different bodies which communicate and cooperate quite closely. And last but not least, as Erwin has already presented, the activities in the Danube region represented by the AG-Donau-Länder, the Danube region, the EU strategy for the Danube region, and the task force Sonder. So we are ready to continue our cooperation with you and with all our other partners, and thank you for your attention, and hopefully we'll have a nice excursion this afternoon.
Thank you very much.